let's say that you're about ready to send out an email message to somebody, and right before you start typing it, you realize that you that you want to send out the same message today as one that you've already created a few weeks ago, let's say, all right? So you think to yourself, well, maybe what I should do is maybe go and find that email, select the text that's in it, and hit copy, and then maybe go into a new email screen and paste it in there, and then maybe kind of just tweak it up a little bit to fit the person I'm sending it to this time. All right, so that'd save a lot of time. And the way that you normally do that, I'll go through the process here, is that you say, okay, I'm going to go into my sent items. I'm going to scroll through all my emails here, and I say, oh yeah, here it is. This is the one. This is the one I sent out, and just pretend like this was, many, many weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, okay, there's the text. So I'm going to go and take it from here. I'm just going to scroll from select it from the bottom here. It's a bit easier. I'm going to select that text and the graphic there. Right-click it, hit copy, close it up. All right. And now I'm going to go to my new email, go down to the body area here, right-click it, paste it in. There it is. And that's it. And then what I can do at that point is go in here and change the name. Maybe it's Bob or whatever. All right. And then I can go here in the subject and put in, info you needed. And then I could go ahead and address it to whoever I need to send it to. And boom, off it goes. Now that process really isn't that hard to do. But if you can imagine, if you had, let's say, 20 or 30 various email messages, different subjects and whatever, that you want to use over and over again. Well, it's going to be kind of difficult to always have to go out there and search your sent items folder there for that particular email that had to do with that subject matter that you want to send out now to this new person. All right. So to make it more convenient, what we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new email template, and it's going to we list it under whatever name you want to call it, but we're going to make it so where anytime that you want to use that particular email subject matter, it's going to be very convenient with a few clicks of the mouse to have that automatically come up on your screen, and then be able to tweak it and then send it off on its way. So it's going to save you a ton of time versus the other way. All right, and even more time if you had to always have to retype this over and over again. Right. So how do we go about making this template? Well, it's pretty easy. What we're going to do first of all is we're going to go back into our sent items, which we already are. I'm going to open up that email that we were just working with, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the text. Oh, look a little bit lower there. Select that text all the way up to here. Right-click it and hit copy, just like that. Now, I'll close it up, and I'm going to create a brand new email. There we go. Go down to the bottom here, right-click it, paste it in there. Okay? Now, the other thing that I want to do here is also include an attachment. I just lost that. Sorry about that. All right. So to do that, I'm gonna go get a file here, and I've got one here on the side here, and I'm just going to go ahead and drag it over to my email here. Oh, I keep on doing that. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. So what I'm going to do here is take the file that I have off to the side here. I'm just going to drag it onto here and attach it. We'll be talking about attaching files in a few videos from now, but that's all you have to do is drag it on there. So what I've got here now is a template. It's an already made email message here that I can then conjure up anytime I need it. So the way to do that now is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on to File, All right. I'm going to go here to Save As. All right. And then down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to Outlook Template. All right. And then I'm going to call this one, let's say, I'll just call it Training Info. All right. That'll be in the name of the template. You can see I've already got one out here already for that, but this will be a new one. So now I go ahead and hit Save, and that's it. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Don't need to save it. All right, now I'm ready to use it. How do I get it? So what we're going to do here, first of all, is we're going to go here to New Items, go down here to More Items, and go to something called Choose a Form. All right, and there we go. Now, once I've done that, it brings me to this screen. I'll go ahead and I will change this to User Templates in File System. There's the template. All I have to do is just point to it and double click it. Opens up, and there we go. So now all I have to do is maybe go in there and make some slight changes maybe to this. All right, and then put a subject in there. Put the recipient or recipients in there and send it off on its way. I mean, that's pretty slick. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to go find another email here, which I have further down here somewhere. We'll find it. Okay, so I'll open that one up. And this was just an email that I sent out to one of my customers as far as what I would propose to do for day 1, day 2, and so forth for training. And this is very similar to something that I would send out to other potentials, right? So I want to take this whole letter here, including the two different outlines or just descriptions here at the bottom as well. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to select then from the top there all the way down. I'll just bring it down to here. All right. And I'll right click it, hit copy, close it. All right. Now I'm going to go to New Email, go down to there, and then I can go ahead and just do a right click and paste it. I'll scroll back up to the top there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click her name. I'm just going to put like 3 X's in there, all right? And that way, when I use this later on, all I have to do is just double click on those X's, type in the different name, modify anything else I might see in here that I need to change, and off I go. The other thing I might also do too, maybe here at the bottom, I can put in there, sincerely, Chip Rose, something like that. All right, just something simple. That's fine. Now, what do we do? How do we save it? Oh yeah, too. Let's also include our little attachment here. I'm going to put the same one on this one as well. Okay. So then, at this point, what are we going to do? Remember, we'll click on the file. We'll go to Save As. We're going to change this to, in this case, Outlook Template. And we can put in here for the file name maybe something called Power Classes or something like that, all right? Hit Save. There we go. Now I'll close that up. And I'm not going to save that. And now, let's say a few weeks pass and I'm ready to use that template, right? So, for somebody. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to click on to New Items, More Items, and then Choose a Form. All right? And I'm going to change this then to User Templates. There's the Power Classes, right? Hit Open, or you can just double click it, and there it goes. And then all I have to do is go and make a change here, maybe tweak this a little bit, put the subject in there, the recipients, whoever they might be, and then that's it. And off it goes. I'd send it off on its way. and that's it. So pretty cool. And just to add a little convenience to getting that template and bringing it up, what you can actually do is click onto New Items, More Items, and here where it says Choose a Form, you can do a right click on that and add it to the Quick Access toolbar. Okay? Now that puts this icon up here at the top. Now what happens is when you want to use one of the templates again, all you have to do is click on to that icon. You're right there, and then all you really have to do is just change this now to the user templates, find the one that you want, double click it, voila. And that's pretty slick. All right. Keep in mind also, I just want to show you something, everybody. When you go to do a new email, they have something here called, and this is in the message tab, View Templates. And in there, you can actually, put your templates in this, all right? And therefore, anytime that you wanted to, conjure up something, all you have to do is create a new email, click over here, and it puts that in for you, all right? You can do it that way. The problem, though, with this is that I think there's a bug in it right now, and if you try to add any more than just the one that I have here, it tells you that it's too big, it's unable to accept it. So it ends up being a situation where you have one template that you can work with there. So I just say, this is garbage. It's a lot easier, a lot better, a lot more effective. And plus, too, you can't put any attachments on this, too. So it's just not a good thing. So just forget that you even have that feature. Use the way that I just showed you. Okay, so now let me kind of turn the corner just a little bit and show you a relatively, I guess, a related type tool that we have called Quick Parts. Quick Parts is a feature that allows us to put chunks of saved text. It could be sentences, it could be paragraphs, it could be pages of text, and allows you to insert it right at the point of your cursor when you're putting together an email. All right. So let me show you how this is done. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go find some text that we want to use as one of these quick parts. Okay. So I'm going to go back again into my sent items here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up one of my emails here, and this information that you see here, the 3R modules all the way down to the bottom there. What I want to be able to do is I want to take that and have that as a quick part. All right. So as I'm doing a standard, letter to somebody, totally new, and I want to bring in this information, very quickly. That's what we're going to do here. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this range here. Now I think what I'm going to do too is I've got a little line here as well, which will work out good. So I'm going to just maybe go at the top here and start selecting it like that. So I'm going to catch that as well. So I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom, just like that. And I'll include, I've also got like one of those lines at the bottom as well. So I'll do that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a right click on it and hit copy. So now I've got it copied. Now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to need to access the Quick Parts screen here, and pretty much the only way I can do that is to go back and just start, create a new email. And by doing that, then what I can do is I can go here to Insert, and I'll click onto the body here. So I know it's kind of a weird thing, but just click on the body of the message there. And what will happen is when you're in the Insert, then this Quick Parts will come alive. All right. Now what you'll do is you'll click onto that. All right. You'll go to where it says Auto Parts. All right. Oop, oh, what I got to do, I'm sorry. What I need to do is when I'm down there, I forgot my most important part here, I'm going to paste that text in here. Okay, so there it is, right? So far so good. So then, again, I'm going to go ahead and select this whole thing here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Quick Parts, and where it says here, it says save selection. I can either do it here or do it here, but I'm just going to go, I'll just do this one here. There it goes. Now what I'll do is I'll give it a name, and I'll just say company info, let's say. And that's pretty much it. Then once I've done that, I can go ahead and hit OK. And there we go. Now, what happens is, I'm just going to close this up. I'm not going to save it. So I'm ready to do a new email, later on in the future, whatever. I'm going to click on the new email. Go down to the bottom here. I got whatever I'm typing in at the top here. And then what I do, I can type pretty fast this way. All right, there you go. And right there. Now this is where I want to put that quick part. So I'm going to go back to Insert. I'm going to go back to my quick parts. And when I go to the auto text, it will show me the company info, and this is it right here. Click onto it. Boom, goes right in there for me. Look at that, huh? And then maybe I can go towards the bottom then and type in, the rest of my message just like that. So pretty slick, pretty good deal there, just like that. That's all I got to do. All right, so there it is. Now, what we'll do now is I'm going to do it a second time just to give you, a good practice with it here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and find one of my sent messages that I have some text in there that I want to use as a quick part. So I'll go down to this one here, open that one up, scroll down quite a ways here, and eventually I'm going to come across these, all right? And these are the kind of like the outlines for Excel, all right? So I'm just going to go ahead and select that whole chunk there. And I've got access and all that down there, but I'm just going to do the Excel. So I'm going to select that, all right? Right-click it, hit copy, close it up, all right? And then go back to a new email, go down to my body, right-click it, paste it in, all right? See, the way this feature is designed, it's designed around the assumption that you just got done typing a bunch of text in on an email, and you say to yourself, I could probably use this sometime in the future, and that's why we can only pretty much access it from where we're at here on a new email screen. So once we've done that, once we've pasted it in there, then I'm going to go ahead and reselect that text. So let me just get back up there again. I'll do it from the bottom, I think. What's going on here? Yeah, I'll just do here. So I'll select the information there, all right? Now, what I'll do is I'll go to Insert, right? And then I'm going to go to Quick Parts, and I go to here, and I'm going to tell it that I want to save it. So I click onto that, and this is going to be, I've got Microsoft Excel already in there. That looks good. We'll just leave it like that. Hit OK, all right? And that's it. I'll close that up. All right, so now let's say we're doing a new email. I'm in there and I'm saying, okay, this is here are the 10 classes that we teach in Microsoft Excel, blah blah blah. Okay, and then I'll start right here, and then I'll go back to Insert. I'll go to my Quick Parts. Do that. There's Microsoft Excel. I click it. Boom, goes in there just like that. That's pretty cool. So now you've got two different ways of saving yourself some time with text. It's either going to be you've got the entire template that you can use, or you can create all these different quick parts. Oh, and before I let you go on that, let me just point one other little thing out here. If you're in a situation where you've got a whole bunch of quick parts out there, and you need to maybe get rid of a few of them, maybe that you never use anymore, and there's so many of them that you have, it's getting hard to find the ones that you want because you got all these old ones in there. What you can do is go back into quick parts here, go to here, find the one that you don't want anymore. It doesn't matter which one you do here. you do a right click on it, all right, and we have something on here called Organize and Delete. So you can click onto that, and you'll be brought to the screen, and you'll see the two quick parts that we have here. And all you have to do is just click on whichever one you don't want, go over here and hit delete. It'll say, are you sure? You say yes, and it's gone. You close it, and then at that point then, if you go back in there, you'll just see the one that you've got left. All right, so hopefully this will be something that you guys can use. You know, especially if you're doing a lot of emails and a lot of redundant, you know, subject matter. What a great set of tools you've got here. So appreciate you watching the video. Take care.